Howdy folks. So as you can tell, I got the Pioneer out. I actually got it warming up a little bit since I haven't run it for a while. Today we're going to tackle that little heat problem, that one complaint that I have on the machine. Since it's mid-engine mount, the heat comes up into the cab and it gets a little bit hot, you know, during the month, warm weather months, July, August, something like that. So I had purchased the heat shield and some new the little plastic screws and rivets, whatever you want to call them, just in case we need them, and the tool to pop them out, which you could use a screwdriver or something like that. But we're gonna try and install that today to solve our problem. Stay tuned. So listen, we have a lot of people viewing the channel from outside the country and inside the country, but a lot of the people are just watching the videos and you're not subscribing. Take a moment, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Helps the channel get out and grow a little bit. Alright, so here's the parts we ordered. Just some spare, I don't even know what the heck you call them. I used to call them plastic rivets, whatever. But these are the little tabs that hold your plastics in place. Let's see if we give you a little. You should be able to see that, I hope. So I bought spare ones, and I also bought the little tool. It's a pry bar. It's like a little crowbar. You're able to get up in there, pop out the little rivet part, which is the piece that expands the exterior and kind of holds it in position. They're not strong, the little plastic pieces, obviously, but it is what it is. That's the design. But these are the parts. And all it is foam with a little bit of a thin metal on there. Some kind of sheet steel or heat-proof material. And supposedly everything just pretty much lays into position, but just to give you a close-up. So it looks like it's heat-proof. More than likely it's you know, burn-proof. Won't catch on fire. High temperature. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so first we need to get the seat out of here, which just kind of pops up. Oh, it didn't hit the latch good. There we go. Alright. Get this out of here. Find a good spot to grab it from. Alright, so we need to remove this cushion. So I think I gotta dump the bed. Let me see. So it's easy enough. You just pull this lever, in case you've never seen that before. So hopefully you can see that okay, and hopefully my mic is working. Oh, here we go. So basically you got one here, probably one in the middle, and then two on that side. I already took one out on the other side. So what I did is just loosen, and then I'm using this to take them out a little bit faster. Put them here for now. We'll move those afterwards. So since I'm a little chubby guy, you know, it's kind of hard for me to get in here. Where's that? There we go. So it's easier to just do this. Alright. Now that middle one, hopefully I can reach over there and get it. That's the problem with having little T-Rex arms. Let's see. A little bit awkward there. Oh, it's down lower, that's why. Alright. Let me crawl up under here. Hopefully I don't knock the camera over. And I always use, whenever possible, I always use 6-point sockets. I'll try not to mess around with them 12-point sockets. Some things are garbage. I know everything has a purpose, but like I said, whenever possible, I try and use 6 points. I'm not as agile as I used to be. I was a mechanic for many, many years. Oh, there we go. Okay, one more, I think. And you notice I'm taking the little screws with me, and I'm keeping them in one location over here so we don't lose anything. Okay, hopefully that don't fall. All right, that was easy. I'm just going to put this up on the roof here. All right. All right, so next we have to remove these plastic pieces here and these rubber pieces. So I'm going to take some pictures of them just so I remember how they go back together. My memory is horrible. That's what, happens when you're an ex-drunk. But this is the next step. So that means there's probably one on that side, which goes underneath this back cover. Hoping this mic, the ceramic mic, is working good. It did on the last several videos. I was happy with it. Alright, so just gotta kind of tweak this a little to get it out of here. Let's get this one seatbelt. I'm not going to take these seatbelts off. Did I get them all? Alright, let me see. Where do I feel like this thing is attached somewhere? Ah, look at this. Are you kidding me? It's attached to this cover here, so I gotta try and get that off. See, it's not like you do these every day. Let me just grab my tool with my little T-Rex arms. So let's see, was that one? It might have been attached on this side. Maybe that's what fell. I just want to make sure. Ah, there's a washer right here. What's this washer for? See that? Where's the camera? There we go. So maybe the dealer dropped that when they serviced the machine. But that was on rubber, so that means there's a bolt somewhere down there that I'll have to search out. But let's get this piece off. Alright. It's an awkward angle here too, so let's see. Now this is a little different style of plastic rivet. This is a stupid one, in all honesty. At least I think it's a plastic rivet. Yeah, it is. Alright, come on, little plier, you can get in there. Come on, baby. So this one I might end up breaking, I don't know. This is just a horrible spot. Alright, I got it. This one is a little more permanent. I might have been able to push this other piece out, but I didn't. So this is it. So this one's a little more permanent. So as that goes in, it keeps this out. That's why I couldn't pull it through, but I just forced it through. That's how you learn, though. So that's also why I bought the extra ones, because these other ones will work in that spot just in case I need them. All right, so now, all right, so that comes off. So I'm going to take that off. Just going to put this up on the roof here. Hopefully it won't fall on my head. Well, it's saying gloves recommended. I should probably throw on a pair. So being an insulator, it's probably got insulation in it. Little fibers. Oh, here's your top of your fuel tank. Alright, so let's see. Let's see, is there a common sense view on this sucker here? Where am I? Let's see if I get this right. So it looks like the seat belts there go through there. So I think I could leave that other piece on, but we'll find out. Looks like this goes. No, I'm thinking this goes this way. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, because here, okay, that's right. Alright, I'm trying not to mess with your camera view too much, but I have to move the camera a little bit. Let me get these up in here. Alright. And now I gotta mess with that seat belt. It's getting kind of hot when the sun popped out. Alright, so let's do this. Now the transmission check is right there, so we should be able to flip this up as we need to. So, oh, this actually looks like take the seatbelt bolt out. This bolt is showing here. This bolt is showing, so this thing is cut out relatively good. The seat latch here is good. Let's see. So I may take this out or just tuck this in. I don't know if I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to leave that there. Let's see. No, I think that's the way it goes. Let's see. Alright, let me move you guys again. Sorry. But, alright, so that goes over these two bolts right here. And then you just kind of fold this down, I guess. So we might have to fight with this a little bit. Let me get the other piece for right here on the driver's side. Now I'm not sure I necessarily need this piece, but I'm going to install it to see if it makes a difference. So if I have to get underneath here, I could still lift this up, I guess, from what it looks like. So you have access to this rivet here if you need it. Alright, so this is a rivet hole here. Right there. That Oh, and this goes around the rivet hole, not the seat bolt hole. So that's kind of what I thought after. Alright. So now, do I eliminate these rubbers or do I put them underneath? We gotta figure that out now. Because I'm almost thinking I could have left these underneath. What do we think? What do we think? Alright, let's see. Probably getting fibers in my belly. Because this will give you added protection too. And you know, that's one disappointment with Honda here. They with all their legendary engineering, you're telling me that these dum-dums couldn't come up with a little better heat protection here? I know this Design Engineering, that's where I got this heat shield from. They make a fan kit, but I'm not installing a fan kit in here. That's ridiculous. I mean, the heat, yeah, it's bad. It's not like overbearing. It's not a deal breaker for me for the machine, by no means. It's just a little uncomfortable. You know, I could deal with it, but you know, if I want my wife to be comfortable, she can't be sitting in no hot cab. All right, let's see. I think I gotta fix this spot right here. There we go. Yeah, baby. Goes right under there. That works. Alright, there's no hole for this one, so this must be a cutout. So I might have to pop a hole here for the rivet. This one as well. That's what I'm going to do. I'm leaving this in here because it looks like it belongs there. So let's get a couple of these in here to line it up. I mean, all in all, it's not a bad job to do. So it makes it a little bit harder to find the holes, the original holes, but it's working. Alright, so these two should go right here. Alright, so there's another hole here that needs to be popped out. Oh, I'm not liking that. Here we are once again having to modificate something. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see, how am I going to do this? If I could do I wonder if a simple drill would give me enough of a hole. Alright, so first I'm going to just elevate this up. And I'm going to try and cut all the way through this without gashing my finger. And then I'm going to try something else after. Let's see which one works better. Oh, that's working actually. Not perfect, but looks good from my house. Alright, so now we got one there and one right there. So let's try something a little outside the box. This could be a catastrophe. Look at that. It worked better than the first one. Let's see if I got it lined up enough, because I'm a little bit off. Whoops. Just got a little smidge over. If I lined up my hole better. Look at that. Just like the factory did it. Yo, I'm a genius sometimes. Absolute genius. don't even have to mark it. Let's see how that one worked. Did I lose a... Nope, I got them on. Actually, I might have put... I don't think I needed to put that one in yet. That's why I had to grab one out of here. So I got to take this one out right here. Pretty sure. But still access to it. Pops out. Nice. The drill thing works perfect. Let's do one more. I'm going to have to move my plastic rivet holding tool. This one I might have to trace out because of the slit. Alright, let's get this over here. Perfect spot for that right there. Alright, I've been using my micrometer quite a bit during this job. I think we're pretty good right there. I always keep my sharp tool, Sharpie tool, whatever you want to call it, or whatchamacallit. So this is saving me time doing this, see? Don't ever be afraid to try something new. Think outside the box sometimes. Oh, I put my little thing over here. I need one of them bad boys. So let's see, how close am I? Yeah, let's pull that out. Oh, I'm right there. Look at that. Just like I ordered it. Oh, yeah, baby. Alright, we still got to do this after. Alright, let me get on that side. Alright, so. Now, there's nothing behind that one. Got to remember that hard one to get at there. So we might have to cut this a little bit. So I know there's one here too. So does that mean I got to drill? No, wait a minute. No. What is... Oh, look at this. Alright, so what I did not notice before is this bracket was in between someplace. Let's see. Let's see how it goes here. I think it was like this. If I'm not mistaken, did it go here though? I don't believe that goes there. Let's see. So this is lined up. So the problem I'm having here, just as you guys are walking up, I noticed that is this bracket. Let me just sneak by you. This bracket, I didn't hear it or see it until after I pulled this piece out. So I've got to figure out how this goes. But all the holes are not punched out of this. Let's see. Did I put a plastic? Is there a plastic? Mm-hmm. Is there a plastic one right there? Yeah, I gotta take those two out, I guess. So I'm trying to keep this rubber on. Give me that red tool. So I put these two in a little premature here. Alright, so the GoPro was giving me a little bit of trouble, so I'll just explain what we ended up having to do. The kids ended up joining me when they got home from school. So I did end up leaving these rubbers on here. It was a little bit of a pain. They were not in the instructions, and that's a sound dampening addition. I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive. More than likely, that's what it is. But we were able to get it on there. I had to drill out 4 of the holes through the insulation. These 2 and those 2 there. and all the other ones pretty much lined up. We only broke 2 of these little rivets, and the boys are in the process of putting the backrest of the seat back on the machine, and then we will see if our seat still fits. Hopefully this solves our problem, at least in the cockpit in the front. The rear is only 2 little pieces. We don't think it's gonna help at all, because it's just 2 little sticky adhesive pieces, and man, they could have done something better than that. But if all goes well, the boys won't be riding in the back of this one very much this year. Thanks for watching.